What's going on, Reject Nation? I'm Greg Alba. This is Tara Erickson. You've seen her on the channel before. Follow her at the Tara Erickson channel on YouTube. Hashtag this idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Wow.
We're going to watch a trailer for a Jeffrey Dahmer movie right now.
Oh boy.
What better way to get pumped up than dance a little bit? Now, we know a ton about Jeffrey Dahmer.
A lot.
I think our first conversation was about
Jeffrey
the Dom.
Dahmer. The Dom man.
The Dom.
I call him the Dom.
Talking like this about Jeffrey Dahmer. The Dom man. You remember the Dom man? Ah, boy. Dark content on YouTube. You know this is going to perform well. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I think Anne Heche is in this.
Ooh, I like her.
Yeah. Maybe
Remember
she's
that
playing
time-
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Remember that time she dated Ellen and then she didn't? I remember.
Oh, she was gay for a day. I remember
She
that.
was.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's him in school.
Take a deep breath.
Looks like him. Graphic novel? There's a comic book about him?
And another deep breath.
Oh my god.
Out of the way, dumbass.
What are you talking about? You wouldn't know about this because you're not at home anymore.
It's like a sympathetic portrait.
Uh-huh.
You seem healthy to me. What about what's on a patient's mind? Jeff's a little off, you know? I think he's kind of hilarious.
Oh no.
I like bones. It interests me. What's inside?
I see things in you that I don't like about myself. I want you to have friends in ways that I never could.
I'm just like anybody else. He's not a sideshow attraction. Are you okay?
Get out of your shell. You need to be more normal.
Ooh.
I now present to you Jeffrey Dahmer in his command performance.
Oh, boy.
What performance? Oh,
What performance?
Oh god.
What play
no.
was he in school?
Ew, when he's just in the middle of the freaking hallway and he's just like, nah! I was like, oh, terrified.
Terrifying because we know about what the Dom is going through at that time.
He's like stroking little bones in his hand.
Oh man, dude, that's nuts. Like, we could spend forever talking about what Jeffrey Dahmer did and all that. We'll just stick to what we see going on in the trailer right now. I feel like films like this are quite the controversial piece of material, Tara Erickson.
Oh, aren't they?
It is taking a sympathetic portrayal towards the man who
I
committed
agree.
these horrible crimes. Necrophilia, cannibalism. They did some horrible, horrendous things. Yet this trailer is done in a way where you're like, I feel kind of sorry for the guy when you're seeing it, you know? He looks like Jeffrey Dahmer. He actually
Yeah,
does.
that's like he really does. And yeah, they make you feel bad because his mom was like beating his dad. His dad was a jerk.
Yeah.
And now he wants to just kill all the men in the world because they remind him of his dad. How you like that psychological breakdown, kids?
Oh, boom.
Huh?
That's what Tara does on her channel, guys. Check it out. It's all psychology. I think it would be interesting because I'm fascinated by serial killers. This might be a weird thing to admit on the internet, but I've always had a fascination with them. I don't know how people will respond to like a movie that kind of portrays it in a sympathetic fashion. It looks like it could be a really good film, actually.
Well, I agree.
There's like Dahmer films and like a lot of films about real life serial killers tend to suck. This seems like a very specific story about him. It doesn't seem like it's trying to cover his entire life. It seems like it's trying to cover a very specific period he went through during school and maybe his first few kills. I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to cover the entirety of everything.
No, because also he was deemed insane, but then during his trial, he was not deemed that.
Yeah.
He was deemed sane.
Legally sane.
So I'm like, well, which one is it then?
Yeah. And you know what? No Anne Heche in here. The entire trailer.
Where was
Where's
Anne Heche?
The Heche. That's all we cared
You
about.
think I was watching this not to see Anne's face?
And also, the film looks shot really well too.
Yeah, it looks great.
Has this eerie tone and tension to it. That's I don't know. It seems like the way it's shot is capturing the inside of his mind the entire time. It's one thing to step inside a fictional serial killer's mind, but when you're stepping
into the real one,
Ooh,
no.
boy, yeah.
This is why you don't bully. Did you see how he was bullied?
All
Gregory?
kids who are bullied turn out
into
this way.
serial
Yeah,
killers.
every single one of them.
They start carrying around little bones in their hand, rubbing them, being like, I hope they don't bully me today. And then they get bullied again, and then he's like, I need more bones.
I feel like when we think of Jeffrey Dahmer, we think of everything after he was already caught, because that's when we have all the footage of him, that's when we have all the interviews of him. So I think it would be fascinating to see the portrayal of when he was younger and what did turn him into all of this. Because, you know, everything stems from a root cause of all this stuff. And I'm interested to see the portrayal of what the root cause of all this is. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam.
And, oh my gosh, and can I just say that he was probably dropped on his head or hit his head, and I hope that that's in this movie, because it's actually true, a high percentage. Like 80% of people who are serial murderers, I'm not joking, they have been dropped on their head. They hit their head when they were a kid. Go look it up.
Where'd you get this stat?
Go look it up. I get my stats from where people get their stats, okay? It's
Google.com.
called stats.
You can subscribe to
Just
the
saying.
Real Rejects, people. Click that notification bell. Tara Erickson is Tara Erickson on YouTube, Twitter. Wait, your Twitter and Instagram, Tara Erickson?
My Instagram is @TaraErickson. My Twitter is the Tara Erickson, because there's only one.
I feel like you're talking down to the crowd right now. And hashtag this idiot. Go check her out, people. And also check out our Patreon for exclusive perks and rewards.
I have one too.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. It was